Hey everyone, back with another update video. I hope to touch on some of the lesser known changes with 1.18. We're all aware of the new weapons and explosives, so I'm not going to go into great detail there. Experimental's been out for a while. Maybe you've had a chance to even try something out for yourself. But there are some pretty big changes with the loot economy in this update. Namely, in order to find the new M79 and plastic explosives, you're going to need to know where to look. So if we look into our XML files here, so typically the way loot works in DayZ is most buildings are assigned a class such as military, civilian, industrial, so on and so forth. And within those classes are different tiers. So you spawn near the coast, you'll find lower tier loot, and as you progress further inland, you'll find better weapons and equipment. Well, now if we look at our M79 launcher, we'll notice a new tier called Unique. So if you see there's tier 1, tier 2 military for this item, but the launcher only spawns in unique military locations. Same thing with the plastic explosives, but we're looking at unique industrial locations. So here are unique locations I've got overlaid on our map here. At the time of making this video, iSurvive doesn't have these unique tier areas on their map quite yet, but I'm sure that will come. Anyway, it's difficult to see what these areas are, but looking at them, they're literally all industrial zones and quarries, stuff like that. So great places to find explosives, but there doesn't seem to be any military. I mean, this guy up here has a barrack, but even that's like blacked out, so I don't think that's unique military. So you might be like, Zesty, where's the friggin' M79 then? Well, if we look at our new train wreck event spawner that just made an appearance in 1.18, we can see these objects and containers that spawn in with the military train wrecks, and it looks like this unique state is actually tied to this particular military container. So it looks like at the moment it only spawns at military train wrecks. Now I did find an M79 on experimental in a random military container at like Zelenogorsk, so it's possible there are other containers out there that already exist with this group name, but that's likely been patched out. I mean, that was a while ago, like well before stable. So obviously this isn't a massive change. I mean, we've seen dynamic spawning events before. There's plenty of guns and equipment that only spawn at heli crashes or static, contaminated zones. But I think the reasoning behind the devs adding these new unique locations is kind of twofold. So for one, there's dozens of buildings in the config that are labeled as industrial, and well, it just wouldn't make sense for demolition charges or high explosives to spawn in like a shed or at the gas station on the coast. But more so, I think it's kind of a fun way to concentrate some of these better loot into these areas to kind of create some organic PvP zones. A lot of these areas are, well, kind of unique. They're mostly pretty substantial buildings or factories with lots of cover, sniper positions, and then some great potential for like close quarters combat. So I definitely expect to run into other players in these areas. Previously, if you're looking for PvP, you'd usually go to like a military base, or if you're a total piece of garbage, you can head to the coast and kill some freshies. So hopefully this will kind of relieve some of that. At the very least, I think it'll add some life and purpose to some of these less frequented areas of the map. And I think this is definitely going to be something we see more of. Last update, we saw a unique helmet at that new Livonia Castle location. So I'm guessing we're going to get more map updates and things like this in the future. Let us know what you think. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get this bitch monetized, yo. I'm tired of working. Anyway, good luck finding that launcher, and we'll see you in the next DayZ video.